Hey team, and welcome to another purple advanced level workout. So we're at the epic tier workout, which means you're gonna bring it today. We're gonna get sweaty, we're gonna raise that heart rate, we're really gonna challenge ourselves a bit. So make sure you got a drink bottle, make sure you got a towel. If you do wanna get a yoga mat, we've got a couple of movements which are on the floor, but it's not necessary. You can do this without a mat. So I'm gonna kick this timer off. You can see up here, first off, it's a 50-minute workout. We're gonna start it off with squats, so get yourselves into position, and in 20 seconds after this warm-up countdown, we will get into it. Now, I trust that you have warmed up before this. If you haven't, pause the recording now, go to a couple of leg swings, a few inchworms, a few twists, and then come back again, restart the video, and in 3, 2, 1, we're gonna start off with some squats. Now, this is the first round of 50 minutes. Try not to go off like a bull at a gate, but I'd love it that if you have trouble with these squats, you stop the movie, you stop the recording here, you go back to the beginner and the intermediate ones. A squat is a foundation movement. If you can't squat with your heels flat on the floor, your thighs coming down to parallel, and your chest and your head upright, then you may want to just pop back and do a little bit of practice with these foundations. We're going straight into steam engines now. Fingertips to the temple, knee to elbow, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. So we have called these knee to elbows in an earlier workout. That's because I wanted you to focus on the form, but right now they're steam engines. So we're gonna huff and we're gonna puff. We're gonna choo-choo out of the station, okay? So 30-second rest now. So you see, this is why it's an advanced level workout, because we're going from one movement straight to another movement and then resting. So keep an eye on the timer here, or listen to my voice as I read them out. In 10 seconds, we're gonna go straight into push-ups now. You'll sweat, you will cry, you'll question why you did it, and you'll be proud of yourself at the end. Thanks, Shadow, that's a great quote. Love it. Okay, 2, 1, we got 30 seconds worth of push-ups. So like I said, this is the first round. If you've just rolled out of bed, you may have some creaky joints, you may have some muscles that are a bit sore from yesterday. Just roll into this nice and slowly. Nice core control, squeezing the butt, squeezing the quads, and then we've got the beast front steps in 10 seconds. So when you hear the beep, you're gonna sit back onto your heels, knees off of the ground, and then we're gonna beast forward with each leg. Ready? Go. 1, right leg. Beast forward, left leg. So it's a pounce, it's a one-legged pounce, keeping the knees off the floor, straightening that back leg, and pushing the hips down with each one. Nice, and then 30 seconds rest. Good. Hopefully your shoulders are loosening up now. Hopefully the hips are loosening up. Invisible skip rope is next on the list. So that's me, reaching for my skip rope. Good morning, Chefinator, how you going? Welcome to today's workout. We've got our ropes in our hands. Now this is an invisible rope. Now I talk a lot about this. You don't need a rope to do a skip rope, especially when our aim this morning isn't about skipping rope, it's about getting your heart rate up. So what I'd love you to do is just think about having slightly bent knees, having nice shock absorbing calves here, rotating the wrists as if you've got a skip rope in your hands, and breathe. Because we've got burpees coming up, okay? 5 seconds, when you drop to the floor, chest to the floor, down, thrust back, chest to the floor, on your feet, jump in the air. So 15 seconds worth of these. Let's go. Burpees are my favorite. And rest. And as you can see there, perfect movements. Perfect couple of movements to really just kickstart our heart rate, kickstart our metabolism, get us into that aerobic zone. And as you know, green is good. When it comes to burning calories, when it comes to building a strong set of lungs and heart, green is good. So, good on you. We got side skaters now. You want some lateral space here. You want some right and left space so that we can actually jump to the right, skate, skate. So it's almost like a single leg curtsy lunge, but we've also got this lateral jump in there too. Now you don't need a jump. If you just like a step to start off with, go for it. See how my left hand is touching my right toe, right hand touching the left toe, and my leg behind is swinging behind as if you're 10-pin bowling, right? You're doing the 10-pin bowling leg. Fast feet, go. What is fast feet, Jeff? Just moving fast. So jogging on the spot. It's almost like a sprint on the spot, to be honest. Big deep breath. Yes. Fast feet is my favorite for raising the heart rate in a short amount of time. 132. It's already there, isn't it? It's already coming. It's already moving. Here's the V-tucks. So, Andrew, thanks for the question, mate. We'll get to that one after the workout. V-tucks. Are you heading to work today, Andrew? Laying down. Straight arms, straight legs. Now with the tuck, you're gonna bring your hands towards your heels and bending your legs. So it's like a tuck. We're going into the boat and then we're laying down. So this is it's almost like a dynamic boat pose. It's a bit like a sit-up, but we're also bringing our feet off the ground. And we're gonna spend a quarter of a second balancing on our butts. So try and get this nice and smooth. Slower is better, to be honest. Slow is smooth is slow, slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. Now, arms to the side, raise those legs about 45 degrees, and just kick them in the air. So we're now activating our lower abs with this for 15 seconds. Breathe, 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 and rest. Good stuff. That was a good one. On your feet for about 30 seconds. Oh, you've got a dentist at 9 and then you work from midday. Gotcha. Cool, cool, cool. We'll be around. So I was just wondering if you were gonna have to shoot off before the end of the workout. So hopefully I'll be able to answer your question while you're still here. So thank you for using the question queue, Andrew. You're a perfect, example of how to use that one. Okay, down on your butts. You're gonna have your fingertips pointed forward, butt up in the air, and from here, we're gonna kick each leg, okay? Kick. These are insanity kicks because the name is taken from an old DVD program I used to watch. Now, most of these movements here, I didn't invent them. You gotta understand that most movements that PTs use these days, there's only a handful that have actually invented a new movement. All of these other movements are taken from something else. Kick sits, this is from Zoo. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna face you, I'm gonna kick my left leg to the right, keep both hands down, right leg goes to the left leg to the right leg to the left. And you're kicking and you're sitting on that hip, okay? What is the question? Pointless. That's a good question, Andrew. I love it. I love that question. Because it is gonna be one of those questions that doesn't have an actual straight answer, but us discussing the answer, I hope will help people understand what's going on in their bodies there. Lateral lunges, here we go. You're standing in the middle, you're gonna have some space on the left and right, and to the right, we're gonna lunge down. And then to the left, lunging down. Now you don't have to go super low. If you just wanna go to as far as this, you're gonna feel a point where, you know what, if I go any lower, I'm not gonna be able to get up. If that's you, you find that spot and you work to just below that threshold. So don't let yourself fail, but you're gonna make yourself do reps to the point where, you know what, I can do this. Kangaroo hops, you're gonna pop down like a kangaroo with a little joey in its pouch. You go forward, you go right, you go backwards, and you go left. Forwards, right, backwards, and then left, and then rest. 15 seconds. 15-second rest now. High knees. So with the high knees, I'm just gonna hold on to this microphone. We're in our one spot. Knees come up. So up, up, up. First round, I just want you to bring the knees up as high as you can. Get used to activating the core, used to activating your belly muscles here to bring that knee up as high as you can. We'll speed them up as time goes on. We have plenty of time, chat. It's only 10 minutes in, 40 minutes left of work. So keep the knees up nice and high. Higher, higher. Good. And then we've got leg lift burpees after this. So we're gonna do the regular burpee, down on the floor, lift one leg, up. So kick one leg lifted, one leg down, burpee. One leg up, burpee. one leg up, burpee. So there's a little bit more glute activation with this one. Because one leg up in the air, you're gonna be activating that one butt cheek to keep that leg up. One leg up, one leg down, and then continue the burpee. Good, 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 good. And you see what happens when you start adjusting things just a little bit, that heart rate jumps into the orange zone. We got 30 seconds rest. Get that breath back. Yeah, large banana, we're doing well. I'm really happy when I see that we have more and more people coming into, get a free workout. Just get your sweat on for the day, okay? So squatting, we're back into it. We're gonna build a rhythm now because I haven't recovered from that orange zone. So I'm gonna find a rhythm that lets me breathe and work. And that's what that green zone is. The green zone is that really special place where you're breathing and you're working and it's in harmony. So you feel like you can keep going for an hour or so. Steam engines, here we go. You're a train leaving the station. So knee comes up to elbows. Banana. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you so much. The 5 sub gifts here. Taking a rest, 30 seconds. Let's welcome in the new friends. Crimson Effa, Mercer Lurk, J Shadow, Polyhydra, and Extra Spicy. Oh, Extra Spicy, speaking of, I had some chicken curry last night and I decided to crack open the, Jason sent me some North Carolinian, what is it? Hot garlic Reaper sauce. Oh, so good. All right, let's get these push-ups in. Push-ups. Now that we've rattled out the cobwebs from our pectorals, our triceps, our anterior delts, cobwebs are gone, okay? Oh, chicken curry. So it wasn't a spicy curry, it was a little bit like a Japanese curry, but then I added some North Carolina. Just a little bit of bam. Is that what they say in America? Is that what you guys say? A little bit of hot sauce, bam. Chuck that in. It's good stuff. All right, B steps. Knees off the floor, sitting back on those heels. One leg lunges forward. It's a pounce. You're a beast. Ready? Bang. So you've got the glute and the hamstring working on the back leg. You've got the quad working on the front leg, just to keep yourself up here. And a rest. Woo. Okay. Good stuff. Good times. Walk around the room. Get your breath back. You never say that. Where have I seen it? I think it must have been some sort of telemarketer chef. Wasn't it like a bam, bam, and he'd salt bay something? It must have been in the 90s. Look, I'm old. I swear there was like a chef bam thing. Is that the one? Maybe I've perverted my understanding of what it means. Here we go. Invisible skip rope. Looking at that heart rate up, it's sitting pretty low, 118. And then we've got burpees. So I reckon the burpees, you're gonna see the heart rate there. Bang, up. Let's go. Yeah, burpees, 100% burpees. Get that heart rate up. Good. Okay, that was the band. Emril, Lagas. Give it some Lagas. Lagas. We're gonna step on Lagas tonight. Zip it, Jeff, stop. Side skaters, let's go. Sorry, not sorry. I want you to add some Lagas to this now, okay? We're gonna give it a bit of a pounce. So if you were stepping last round, I want you to jump. I want you to jump to the left, jump to the right. Now this is the movement. This is the movement that you're gonna feel tomorrow. Out of all of the movements today in this workout, they're mostly cardio. This is also cardio, but It's using your medial glutes. There's something I'd love for everyone to use at least once a day. V for Victor, 84, how you going? Fast feet, go. Welcome in, mate. Thanks for the follow. And that fast feet, always, for me, guaranteed to get me in that anaerobic zone. So if you're not huffing, you're not puffing, have a think about your current output level. This is meant to be intense. This is meant to be stressful. I know there's sometimes you have the self-care. Sometimes you want to look after yourself. Sometimes self-care is pushing your boundaries. It is learning what your limits are. V-tucks, because you're never, ever going to get better than what you currently are if you don't ever leave what you're comfortable doing. And if you want to change your life, and that's why a lot of people are here, let's be honest. A lot of people pop in and check out fitness because they're in a spot where they don't currently feel like they should be. You feel like you should be a little bit more fit than what you are. You'd love to lift a little bit more. You might like to drop some body fat. You might like to put some mass on. Flutter kicks. All of these things that are leading towards a personal goal of better fitness, a better quality of life, a different quality of life. As long as they're not based on unhealthy expectations, as long as your compass is true, then we can have a chat about that. Everyone's got a different purpose. So that's what the whole title of this stream, of this business, of this entity is, being fit for what your purpose is. So trying to figure out what that is. And if your reasons are pure. Okay, we got insanity kicks. Now my story I started last round was that I actually took this idea from a DVD program called Insanity. And it was very, very cardio based. It was very intense. Some would argue a little bit too intense. Some people actually had criticisms that there was too much intensity in 1 week. And I'd probably agree. I think for most people, doing that much intensity was a little bit too much. You gotta have your ups and your downs. You gotta have your low intensity with your high intensity to balance it all out. Kick sits. So for us, we do these advanced bodyweight ones once a week. Now, that may not be enough for some people. Some people may need to do 2 a week, depending on what you're training for. But it's good to have a taste of the high intensity stuff once a week. Okay, here we go. Well, lateral lunges. Getting that breath back. You know how earlier I said I wouldn't be sweating? I lied. I was incorrect. I'm sweating. Here we go. We're gonna push through. I'm gonna turn the fan on just slightly. It's a little bit of a fan, a little bit of airflow. Lateral lunges, go. Do you have time off of work, Shadow? There are people getting ill. Now I know people say I've got a cold, and sometimes you think it is because it's cold that you get a cold. I'm not sure where that came from. It must have been correlation between it changing from, summertime hotness to wintertime coldness. But for me personally, kangaroo hops, let's go. Down like a kangaroo, forward, right, back, left, forward, right. For me personally, I find that if there's a time in the year that I'm gonna get sick, it's when it goes from cold to hot. It's just the change that does it. Okay, high knees. Large banana, you second that. You do PT-led HIIT once a week. Free weights and rowing, the rest. Yes, yeah. You've probably heard of the 80-20 rule, chat. They apply it to lots of things. Most recently, I've heard it applied to business type stuff where 20% of your clients are gonna make up 80% of your income, like your portfolios and things. Leg lift burpees, ready? Go. Add the push up. Up. With that one leg lift, alternate legs, add the push up this time. So lifted leg, one leg up, one leg down, add that push up, jump up, complete the burpee. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. So banana, yeah, doing 20% of your work at the HIIT. If you can make 20% of your workouts super high intensity, and the other 80% make them a moderate to low intensity, you're gonna find huge gains, because your body needs time to rest. Your body needs time to recover and get stronger. And this heart rate, those leg lift burpees, friends, that'll get you right at the end there. Okay, round number 3, squats, go. So doing your maths, it took 10 minutes to do 1 round, 20 minutes to do 2 rounds, 50 minutes total. There's a total of 5 rounds. So now you've got an idea in your head about how much more work there is to do. So 2 things about that. Number 1, you know how long you're in this for. So you've got a bit of an idea. But number 2, I don't want you giving up. I'd love you to have in your mind the idea that you want to push your boundaries today, that you want to try and get a little bit more output than you normally would get in a day. So you see that? It's in my head now. I brought the steam engine pace up. Bring it up. Because you know there's a rest. You know there's a little bit of recovery time before you get into the big stuff next. So walk around, bounce around. Don't lay on the ground for your rests. It's an inefficient way. There's more efficient ways of recovering. Moving, active recovery is one way. Keeps the blood pumping. Push-ups. Make sure your breathing is on point too. Don't be sucking in your belly. I know sometimes, again, a body image thing, a lot of us early on in the piece, we learn to suck our bellies in because we want to walk around with a small waist. We want to walk around with a big puffy chest. We want to look like we've got a Mr. Olympia body. But I want to warn everyone of the dangers of this. Not a danger, but what's going to happen is that you're not going to be giving your diaphragm the room to breathe. And you're actually going to be nerfing your own cardio abilities. If you can breathe into your belly, puff your belly out when you breathe in, you're going to be giving yourself so much more oxygen. So beasting forward, beast forward, beast forward, beast. There we go. Another. Hiroku Lead, how you going? Thanks for stopping in, thanks for following, friend. I appreciate that. You've caught us, excuse me, you've caught us 20 minutes into this workout. We've still got another 27 minutes. If you like what you see, sorry, please feel free to go back in the VOD there. This is a purple level, this is an epic tier level. If it's a bit much for you, we've got blue tier, we've got green tier workouts too. So hopefully, I'll get my invisible skip rope while we talk about this. Hopefully you can find a tier that's relative to your own level. That's why we're streaming here on Twitch as well, by the way, is that I'm an old guy, but I've been a gamer for years. I was actually really excited by the idea that someone had released a Fallout 1 mod built in the old Doom engine. Did anyone else see that? Burpees. The 25th anniversary of Fallout 1 this week. It's so good because I spent so much of my high school years when I should have been studying playing Fallout 1 and 2. 25 years ago. That's how old I am. But I've grown up with the idea of there, being different levels, being different tiers, gaining experience points, RPG stuff. And what's caught on lately is the idea of this almost like a traffic light system, but it's the green, blue, purple, and then gold legendary at the top there. Hey, side skaters. And so you're gonna get the rewards that you put the effort into. And if you can complete a purple level workout, that's epic level, right? Let's go. Get these side skaters in, work those medial glutes, Get down nice and low. Make sure your fingertips are touching the toes there. And then that leg is swinging behind. So using the sides. Fast feet. Big deep breaths. Grab a drink when you need to as well. Don't feel like you need to be starving yourself of hydration. Yeah, Hiroku. There's a lot of respect as well in being able to call it when something's a bit much. But again, that's why I like to bring different levels. So hopefully we've got something for you. Sorry, nearly hiccuped. V-tucks. So Hiroku, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for first time chat. Tell me a bit about yourself. Where are you at in your fitness journey? Where would you like to be? V-tucks, let's go. So some of these movements, I reckon you'd probably be able to have a shot at. But what we'd be doing is probably bringing down the intensity by either increasing the rest time. So you see, oh, flying kicks, here we go, down. There was 0 rest between those two movements, which for a lot of people might be a bit intense. You might need to, actually like this, you might need to stop. You might need to have 30 seconds to walk around, shake it out, get your breath back. Because it's not just about getting your heart rate to a recovery level before starting the next thing. Sometimes it's about having the mental strength to say, hey, look, I'm still deep in the green area, but I'm gonna go straight into this next movement now whilst I'm still at an elevated heart rate. So sometimes that's a bit of mental strength. Insanity kicks, let's go. Because you know what, these advanced workouts, they're not just physical, they're also testing you. You could go 25 minutes into this, it's just like now, 26 minutes in, and say, man, I'd rather go back to bed. Ooh, I can smell the next door neighbors cooking bacon. I might just go leave and eat. I might go leave and eat some sausage and eggs. But guarantee you, if you finish this workout, if you get through it, there's gonna be 0 regrets to this. Like what Shadow said at the beginning. Do I have any tips to strengthen the wrists? Yeah, I do. So what I'm gonna do here, Hiroku, is just add this. Sorry, kick sits. Give me a sec. If you don't mind, if you can do it, kick sits. Oh, it's a rest now. I was meant to do kick sits, sorry. I'm gonna add this to the question queue and I'm gonna answer your question after the workout, mate. There we go, done. So if you have time, if you have 22 minutes, hang about till the end of the workout. I'll then get into the Q&A session and we'll be able to answer your question for you there, mate. Okay, lateral lunges. So this one, remember, chest and the head stay upright. I'm gonna go down all the way until my elbow touches my knee. That's my new baseline. Elbow touching the knee. I'm gonna go nice and wide. Get the hips working. Get the adductors working. Oh, nice, Hiroku. Cool. So if you got 22 minutes, what you can do, mate, is just join in these movements. You can do 1 or 2 of them in the allotted time. You don't have to go to the depth that I'm going. You don't have to go into the speed that I'm going. Just learn the movements. So, nice little kangaroo hops in a square. So we're gonna go forward, right, backwards, left, and then repeat. So that's all you need to do. Just learn them. Oh, mate, I'm so proud of you. I'm happy. We've got 15 seconds rest now, and then we're gonna jump into high knees. So for your high knees, Hiroku, I'd just like you to get the knee up as high as you can, okay? Up, 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 like that. For the rest of us, we're gonna jog. Let's go. Jog on the spot there. Monkey. Welcome in, monkey. Monkey T-Vision. How are you? You're in the middle of our high knees. So you get the knees up as high as you can. High, high, high. And then, okay, Hiroku, leg lift burpees might be a bit much for you. So regular burpees or just a squat thrust. So down, leg lift, push up. Hiroko, I want you to do this. Hands, leg, 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 stand. That's you, mate, okay? For the rest of us, in the advanced level, one leg up, one leg down, push up, go. Monkey, mate. That's good to hear. How's your Wednesday? What do you got planned for today? Is a workout part of your plan? Let me catch my breath. That heart rate, so good, so good. Okay, what's going on here? 155. You can do normal burpees, but you hate them. Yeah, look, I hear you. That's what makes us advanced, isn't it? Great, morning, how you going? Yeah, we're at epic tier today. And you see, you know that it's a purple one if in my rest period, Grace, I stay in the orange. It's orange while I rest. So this is round number 14. We've got 20 minutes left. I want you to keep that intensity, okay? How good's the purple room? Love people room too. Hey Grace, I got a funny story. You might think it's a little bit scary though. Steam engines, go. So yesterday, Carpo mentioned, Jeff, why is your camera focusing on the nano leaves? I'm like, I don't know. So I woke up this morning and I had a look and I was changing all the autofocus settings. I was playing around with the face auto detection. I'm like, okay, why? I thought maybe it was Bones because Bones' face was over here looking at the camera. I'm thinking, oh, okay, yeah, I'll turn him around. He's not looking at the camera anymore, so it's not focusing on his face. And then I looked at the camera and it kept focusing on a face right here, like right here. Like some kind of a demon child was standing next to me and it was focusing on its face. And I'm getting goosebumps telling you this story because it freaked me the hell out, right? Okay? And what happened, right? I don't know if this woke you up this morning, Grace. I was sitting here going, what is that? And I'm looking at the camera, I got real close and it unfocused from my face and it focused down here. And what I did, I wiped through it and the bloody smoke machine went off. The smoke machine went off right when I swiped through its face and so I went and turned everything off, turned everything back on, and now it's not doing it anymore. Look, it's focusing right on me. It stopped doing it now. So I'm gonna get my ghost skipping rope now, because now that I've slapped the little kid in his face, I'm gonna grab his ghost rope, got the ghost skipping rope, and I'm gonna laugh at him. I got your rope. Who's the skipping now? I want to play. Thanks, Mulder. Okay, let's go. Skip rope faster. We've got 2 rounds left, so really bring it up. Yeah, no, I know. It was just a really, really funny string of events that I thought I should tell the story about because you know me. All right, invisible skip ropes, go. So I want everyone here now sweating so hard that the ghosts leave your house, they leave your room, because I don't like this guy. This guy's gonna live for too long. He's fit, they're fit. It's a fit family lives here. They're gonna live for way too long. So I'm gonna leave this house because I wanna go somewhere where they're gonna die early and we'll have some more ghost friends, okay? No kids were actually harmed, which are correct. So, all right, we got rests. Getting our side skaters on, and you see the burpees, they bring your heart rate up. Didn't the last sentence leave in a hurry? Oh, where's my Zoom? Zoom's broken again. Side skaters, here we go. You know what's happened? Now that OBS 28 supports WebSockets 5, all of our WebSocket 4 stuff is starting to break. Okay, Side skaters, side skaters, side skaters. Let's get these fast feet in. 7. Up, go, fast feet. Big deep breaths. Get the heart rate up. Look at that, 152, 153. $160. That's an easy one today. Hiroku. You had a ghost encounter at 4:30, Rogan Josh. Josh, mate, thanks for your tips in Destiny as well. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Grace, I've got Hiroku's question on the queue, and I got some stuff to help you out. 100% I do. All right, let's get these V-tucks in. V-tuck. Bring your knees all the way to your chest for these ones. If you can touch the soles of your feet, try it. Boop. Yeah, so kick yourself in the chest. Try and touch the soles of your feet. Yeah, see like that? You should be able to grab your feet like that. Okay, let's go. And then flutter kicks. Go. So obviously there's gonna be some times, now I'm talking to you, Grace and Snips, when just physically, you're probably not gonna be able to kick your chest and touch the bottom of your feet because of, chesticle things. But you get the idea, right? Whenever I say silly things like going like this, going like that, doing it, it's all based on your own mobility and what your limits are. But you get the idea. We're trying to reach down past our ankles. Thanks, Grace. It's the Skeletor. Skeletor. I cannot ever, Grace, whenever I think of Skeletor or Beastman, I just cannot not think of the CKY skit. I've been broken, they broke me so hard. Insanity, go, 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 go. So broken. Again, that's how old I am. Go, 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 10 seconds. And then straight into kick sits. Bang, bring it over, go. Beep. Your knee feels stiff. Oh no. It might take a bit of time, Grace, for it to come good in the mornings. Usually injuries, bit much those kicks, Hiroku, 100%. When I first introduced kick sits into my programs, the thing that I said was that, hey guys, who hates burpees? And I'm like, oh yeah, we hate burpees. How about we do a workout with 0 burpees today? And everyone's like, yeah, woo. And so I introduced kick sits. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna do 100 kick sits today. And by the end of it, I said, okay guys, if you had a choice between burpees and kick sits, everyone's like, burpees, I'll take the burpees, thanks, please. Please and thank you. Kangaroo hops. Kick sits are pretty intense. Hey Fins, how you going? If there's no burpees, what is there? Not that there's no burpees, it's that I want to introduce the idea that the universe is constantly expanding, and the burpee universe expands into kick sits, and then kick sits expand into, who knows? We'll have to figure out the physics of this one. High knees. High knees, high knees, high knees, go. Get him up. Get him up. Oh, it's yellow. It's yellow. Coldplay. Go, go. Big breathing. 10 seconds. And then leg lift burpees. So Fins, if there's no normal burpees, you can do these ones. This is for you. Bang, leg lift, push up. Go, jump, single leg in the air, complete that burpee, please and thank you. Bang, push up. Ha, ha, red. One more round, one more round. This is what we want from an advanced workout day, okay? They're longer because they give you time to build up into these red zones. They give you time to safely warm up into them. Okay, oh my God. Crap. I'm gonna put the bins out. I forgot. Squats. We're gonna finish this workout and then we're gonna hope the buck doesn't drive past. Let's go. Squats, squats. Hope the buck doesn't drive past in the next 10 minutes. It's one, go. Steam engine, bang, bang. Yeah, I did set a reminder. It might, no, obviously not. Well, I hate it. Reminders just not working, not working. Do you reckon I can do it in 30 seconds? Next rest, next rest. I'll put out the main bin. Made it, made it. Push-ups. Go, push-ups. And then we've got beach front steps. Woo. Bang. That's a good workout. Okay. Pushing the wheelie bin. I mean, the bins will drive themselves to the curb. Yeah, yeah. Or we need a Imperium. We need extra. Yeah, he was there. He was doing the next door neighbors, and he drove slowly. And I'm like this, and he's like this out the window. That's good. Ghost boy skipping rope. Go, bang, bang. So look, I'm gonna make a joke, but I'm also not making a joke. This is why we train, okay? How many times, look, it used to happen to me much more when I was younger, but how many times were you walking to the bus stop, catching public transport, and the bus, you could see it, it was gonna get there before you could get there. So you need to run. You need to bloody bolt to get to the bus, right? Just imagine you being that person that in a full business suit with a backpack and a laptop, right? Or, you know, whatever you're wearing for business, whatever you're wearing, whether that be a pantsuit or a skirt suit or whatevs, and you break out into a Terminator 2 after the bus, then you hop on the bus, and then without even breaking a sweat, you tap your Metro card, and then you just walk on like nothing happened. Look at that swag. Look at that swag. This. You see, if I was a less fit person, I wouldn't have been able to sprint out there in time and then get back and finish my push-ups. So yeah, I mean, it's a funny little anecdote, but imagine you're late for class and you're doing physics and physics is in room P3. So you gotta run from the maths wing over to the physics wing, and you gotta go up 3 sets of stairs, okay? Fast feet, go. And you wanna smash into class, looking like you just rolled out of your cryo chamber. You just had a sensory deprivation bath, and I'm here to learn about Newton's 3 laws right now, okay? Just being fit for life. Not feeling like you need to change shirt because the elevator was broken and you had to climb up 2 sets of stairs. Literally me in high school is that I was super self-conscious. I'd get sweaty underarms, and my school uniform was teal. It was like a teal light blue shirt, polo shirt with a navy blue jumper. And so if it was hot, I'd take the jumper off and I'd find my light blue teal underarms were now dark blue from sweat patches. And so I'd often be that one guy in high school on a summer's day wearing a jumper because I was so embarrassed about my sweat stains. So guess what? Just imagine being now fit enough that you just don't sweat. You don't sweat when you climb upstairs. You think about that, and realistically, they're the kinds of purposes, they're the kinds of things that I ask people about. You know how people come and say, hey, I wanna be fit, I wanna be toned, I wanna be ripped, I wanna be shredded. All these words, that we can boil them down into things like, when people say toned, what they want is muscular definition. When people say shredded, what they want is a low body fat. But that's not what they don't know how to describe it that way. So I ask them more emotionally, why do you want to do this? I cry when I look at the wobbly underarms that I have. Like that's like a deep-seated emotional reason to do things. I wear a jumper every day because I feel like I'm just working so hard to walk to school and I sweat too much. And that makes me feel really, really bad. Really, really bad. So I wanna make it so that we can identify what makes you feel bad and what sort of fitness and health things we can do to try and make that better. And that's that whole term, quality of life. We don't want to train you to become an Olympian. I don't want to train you to become an elite sprinter. I want to train you to have a higher quality of life, right? Wake up every morning wanting to live. Heaps, yeah, you had the same problem. Yes. So obviously I'm sweating now because I'm pushing myself. But you see, I had to do 40 minutes worth of burpees to actually start sweating. So you want to get to that point where just walking to school is, you know, those 10,000 steps that you do a day, that's not a workout anymore. That's just life. And you tend to feel off if you don't do a workout that day. That's where you want to be. Okay, my legs are huge. Few reasons for that. Daunted, yeah. Thanks, welcome in, Daunted. Obviously I've done a bit of training on my legs. You find that genetically certain people are gonna have certain dispositions as well. In that, when I say genetically, my what do they call leverage levels? The length of my legs versus the length of my torso makes it so that I'm super comfortable doing things like squats and deadlifts. Super comfortable. So I tended to gravitate towards a lot of leg day stuff. That being said too, also a lot of walking, and the transformations thing, thank you Grace for triggering that. You see that when I was younger, when I was younger, I had a lot of body weight to carry around. So just inherently, just by walking to school every day, like I said I did there, I was doing 80 plus minutes a day of leg training. So it kind of happens like that. And it goes hand in hand with the whole bulking and cutting phase, in that when you bulk, you put on both fat and muscle. And then when you cut, you're dropping mainly fat, hopefully. And so when you do have more body weight to carry around,
your body needs a bit more muscle. So you will inherently have a bit of muscle underneath. So that's something to look forward to. If you are carrying a bit of extra weight, by losing weight, you're actually gonna show off a bit more of that muscle that you've got underneath. Okay, let's go. Last movement, last one, team. Leg lift burpees. We've got 30-second rest. And if you can do your maths, 30-second rest, 30 seconds left in this workout. Use this 30 seconds for active recovery. Walk around, get that heart rate down. Don't fall on the floor just yet. Just chill out, right? Red. Chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. And you're done, you're done. Well done, team. So before I sign off here, quick word of note, this active recovery I'm doing, I'll talk about it live. So if you're catching us live, you'll have heard this a few times. Whereas if you're watching us on YouTube or watching a VOD, check us out on Twitch, twitch.tv/fit4purpose, because I can answer questions live and I'll give tips live and I'll be relevant to what the conversation is in chat. We've got a live chat here. So active recovery, you want to walk around a little bit. If you lay on the floor, what's going to happen is your blood's going to pool. It's not going to be pumping as efficiently as if I kept walking and gave my heart the signals to pump around fresh, oxygen-rich blood. They're the terms I want you to remember. Oxygen-rich blood. Because if you lay down, the heart pumping slows down, the blood slows down, the recovery rate slows down. So I'm not doing burpees to recover. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm up on my feet and I'm walking around. I'm not hunched over. I'm not like this, because you see what happens when you're like this as well. You tend to compress, you compress your belly and you're not able to breathe in as much. You're not able to open your diaphragm. And so now you're depriving that fresh oxygen-rich blood of oxygen. So you're gonna have lots of blood pumping, but it's not gonna have rich oxygen there. So think about that while you recover. Thank you so much for joining me today. We got the purple workout, epic tier. If you completed this, you've picked up an epic chest piece. You've got an epic set of boots or gauntlets or something, right? You think of what it is and wear them to work today. If this was a bit tricky, which it will be, it'll be tough for a lot of people. It's meant to be tough. You can spend the rest of your week taking a look at some of the blue level ones or the green level ones, which are the entry level and the intermediate ones respectively. So check those ones out. Like I said, the 20-80 rule, 20% of your workouts should be at that 100% effort. The other 80% should be pretty moderate, okay? Nice, okay. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next time here on a VOD on YouTube or live on Twitch.